Argo, my
GK.
man. My stablemate, I guess you could say,
right.
Sirius XM Radio. Argo, first of all, how did you get that name?
Well, it's actually my last name, George. And
wait a minute now. Your last name is spelled A-R-G-O?
That's it, A-R-G-O. And people in high school my friends called me Argo, so it just kind of stuck when I got on the radio.
Where was high school?
Germantown.
Okay, and how did you get down to FM 100?
Well, I started out at 96X, actually, in 1995, and it was an alternative station. Was there for about 6 months, and then went over to 1960 Union, and was with Olson and Conley for about 5 years, producing their morning show and doing overnights, and loving being in that building with all the history in that building.
Boy, I'm telling you, 1960 Union. Now they've moved out, haven't they?
Yeah, I guess there's new facilities now, but I really was happy that I got to be there in the building when they were still over there.
Argo, now you're with Sirius 13XM18, which I do a show out there on Friday afternoons across America. Tell the people about that stations and that satellite network. Well,
being on Sirius XM and being Elvis Radio, you know, we've got a lot of people from all around the country, all around the world that listen. And it's great working with you, GK. Just to say that I work at the same place as George Klein, being a Memphis radio guy, it's really cool.
Thank you for that, my man.
But what's really neat is people, you know, they love Memphis, and we hear that all the time from the people that listen and people that call in, and they love Memphis because of Elvis, but you talk to people who are excited about coming to Memphis and charged up about this town, and that's really one of the things I love about it, because, you know, we live here, so a lot of people, it's just a lot of this history and culture is in the backyard, but when you talk to people every day from all around the world who are excited about coming to Memphis, it gets you excited about this history and legacy.
From all over the world, don't you? Argo, give us a lineup at Sirius 13XM Satellite Radio out of Memphis.
I do mornings, and then we've got Big Jim Sykes, who does afternoons there, and T.Y., our buddy Tony, who he voice tracks up nights on Elvis Radio. And then, of course, you come in on Fridays and do your show. And then we've got Doc Walker and Dave Shelby, who work on the weekend.
Pretty good lineup, huh?
Yeah, we have a lot of fun out there at Graceland.
Argo, the biggest difference between AM and FM and Sirius and XM Satellite Radio?
Well, you can listen to any channel you want on Sirius clear across the country.
Without any interference?
No interference, no change in channels, and there's a lot of options out there.
Boy.
And a lot of people say that with the birth of Sirius XM and satellite radio, it's reminiscent of the days of early FM radio. And
you know, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I hope it feels like that. I always wish I would have been in this radio thing, you know, a little before my time, but it's neat being a part of something like Elvis Radio.
Okay, Argo, he's on in the morning. Sirius 13XM18 satellite radio live from Graceland all across America, all across Canada, and parts of the world by the internet.
That's right.
Argo, also, my book is out. It's called Elvis, My Best Man, and I know we're talking about it out there at Sirius and XM, and people have been asking me about it. It's all major bookstores across America, and it just came out, so if you want to pick up a copy, we'll be glad to appreciate your doing that.
We're excited about that book, GK.
But the cruise was great, wasn't it?
Elvis Cruise was great. It was the 3rd annual this year, the best one yet, and we're looking forward to the Elvis Cruise 2010.
Okay, give my best to everybody out at Sirius 13XM18. Okay, Argo, Satellite Radio. I'm George Klein, Memphis Sounds.